All right. Okay. Hi, everybody. We're on week 2 of our distributor training, and we're small but mighty this week. And if you're listening on the recording, we want to say hi, and please join us in real time when you can, because it's better. Okay. So I asked Colton to introduce himself and tell us a little bit about him.
Yeah, my name's Colton Hergage. I'm a school social worker out in St. Charles at a school called Redling Middle School. I'm also a part-time trainer at a gym called Power Athletics located in St. Charles as well. I'm originally from Wheaton. I have 2 younger brothers. One is 24, lives out in Chicago. He's a loan officer for a mortgage company. And then I have a younger brother named Trace, who's 17, who's a senior at Wheaton North High School. And I've had the honor to know Pam Carey for a very long time.
Too long. That's too long to be telling people about. Another lifetime for sure.
Right.
Okay, and then Sue Ann is hydrating now. She's ready. Can you introduce yourself a little bit and tell us about you as well, Sue Ann?
Yes, I am. Well, I'm 39, going to be 40. I work at the local clinic. I do insurance for our vision care. So I'm a group of 5. And during the COVID, we got sent home, and we're all going to stay home. I am 200 hours certified in yoga and personal trainer certified fitness nutrition, as well as Reiki. And I just got my health coach certification through ACE. So I really like the health and fitness aspect of everything and helping others. I just haven't really stepped out into doing that, but that's really what I would like to do, use more of my certifications.
Yeah.
Yes, and you got your kit and you got some products.
Yes.
And you got some gifts from me. And when your mom heard what you were doing, what did she say?
Oh, yes. So she just came in, and she came to pick up something I had gotten for her, and I had the Shockley on the counter. And I said, Mom, have you ever heard of this company before? And she's like, well, what is it? And she looked and she's like, Shockley. And I keep calling it Shakely, you guys, I'm sorry. And she's like, you know, Grandma Lou. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, she used to use that. Remember when she used to buy those little pills, those vitamin E? And of course I didn't, because that was my great grandma. But yes, my mom, she's like, yeah, she always bought from there because she trusted the company. She's like, you know, I think they were one of the first companies that mail ordered vitamins. So I don't know, I guess I think that for my great grandma to use them, she only used the best things, and she was very into more of the natural type things. Like if you had a sore throat or anything, she always gave you the slippery elm, or that's what fixed everything for her. So yes, I just thought it was really interesting that my family already knows about it and knew about it.
That's
and
awesome.
I told Sue Ann, I go, it's amazing. So I've been doing this for 8 years, and it's amazing how many times I hear that. And usually people pronounce it wrong. So you're totally in the majority there. We will slip you out of that. It's no big deal. But we hear that all the time. And people say, well, because, you know, people check in with the people that they trust. And they're like, oh, I did. I was like, I'm looking at this company. I've never heard of it. I asked my mom and my sister to do some research. And my mom was like, I think your grandpa sold that for a while. I was like, what? And the more I learned, and then the more I started talking to people, it's what people do. You check it out with the people you trust. And 9 times out of 10, the people you trust, whether they're your great grandma or whether they're your cousin down the street, they've probably heard of it. And if they haven't, if they ask their mom or their grandma, they know. So it's one of those things that you'll get used to, but it never gets less exciting when you hear somebody say that. And I love the fact that they connect the name with reliability and with trust. And, you know, we're like the OG, you guys, of click and order. I mean, it wasn't click and order back then. It was, Pam will tell you, it was go to the door or have people come to your house and talk about it. But yes, like this is the original network marketing company. We Shackley developed this entire business model that now everybody knows about, but they don't know that we were the first. So those are the types of conversations that come up when they're like, well, what are you doing? And what is this thing? Like, did you know? Like, you share those little nuggets with people. That's what is interesting to people. Not that we have vitamins and cleaners. I mean, that's later, right? But initially, like when you start talking and when you get excited, that's the stuff that that gets people to lean in a little bit. And if they say, oh, I've never heard of Shackley, be like, yeah, ask your mom or your grandma and see if they've heard of it. And they'll come back, and a lot of times they say yes. So I apologize, Colton. I did not introduce myself. I'm Kristen Jakubowski. I'm in Bartlett, so I'm right near to you. And I'm a therapist as well. I'm a certified recreational therapist. I am now retired from that because of this amazing Shackley business. I don't have to go back to work, which is awfully nice, but I still do have a ginormous place in my heart for what you do and the whole field of therapy. And I still try to stay connected with people like that, because therapists are excellent Shackley business builders, because so much of what we do is listening and helping solve problems. It's not selling, it's the connecting piece. So I also have a large team of therapists. So we should probably talk and kind of exchange
Yes.
information, because when we do events and things like that, I love to pull in other professionals, and it's a good opportunity for you then to pull in your professional circle of influence there. But then also, I'm thrilled that you guys are connecting, you and Sue-Ann, because of the fitness background that the both of you have. So this is why Pam and I were excited to kind of join forces, because we knew there was greatness, and it's always great when you're training one person, but it's way, way, way more fun when you've got a group. It's like instant accountability. It's really fun.
Yes, excellent. So my name is Pam Carey, and for the sake of you, Sue-Ann, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in Buffalo, New York, and I moved to Chicago after I graduated from Cornell University. Came to work in the city for Aldi, for the food store.
Oh, yeah.
And they were small but mighty back then as well. We thought we were so cool when we opened up our 200th store, and now there's like 2,500 Aldi stores. So there were 6 buyers, and now there's 50 something. I was a district manager first, and I used to work out in the stores in the city of Chicago, and they used to ring by touch, memorize all the prices in the store. That was my job. My first day, I had to memorize all the prices in the store. There were 500 items, and I was done in a day and a half, and it was awesome. So I got, jumping into my job right away. And then I was promoted to the buying office pretty promptly after that. And so that's where I spent 11 years of my time. And so it's cool because my background is in business management and marketing in the ag school. So it was all about food marketing. And then I came here and worked for Aldi, learned a lot about food and everything. And now here I am in Shackley talking about food. So it's kind of weird how you have to trust the path that you're on in life. And sometimes as you get older, you look back and you're like, oh, it all makes sense now. So I've been privileged to be in this business this is my 23rd year. And I have been selling Shackley a long time, or sharing it with other people from anywhere from a phone book, and they couldn't see a single thing. That was hard sales. And it's so much easier right now. And because we have all these platforms, social media and Zoom calls and all, we can hold up products and show you things. And we could never do that before. So I find it to be much easier. And I love that. And because of that, it's mushrooming or exploding into so much more than it ever was. So everything's coming faster. And like Kristen said, people don't hear of us. And that's a cool thing, because the market's not saturated with Shackley. We have all that science of a 65-year dress rehearsal of science and studies and all this stuff to back up everything that we're doing. And we've just really been lacking for a few reasons that you'll come to know down the road. But really been lacking in social media and technology stuff. And so now our owner, Roger Barnett, is pouring millions of dollars into that. And we need to have a presence on social media. And that's a good thing for you guys, because you can build businesses there and it's not saturated. Other companies are just like, oh, wow, yeah, everybody's doing that already. And it's really hard for them to make any headway in a business because there's so many people, it's crowded. And so this is a very free space for all of us. And so that's what we're focusing on now as we move into the future with Shackley. So things are great. The company's just solid. As Kristen was saying, we can rely on them. They've never missed a bonus check. They've paid billions out in bonuses and trips and cars, and they've shifted a lot of the earnings to be cash in the front end at lower ranks and on trips and cars at entry-level ranks, and a lot of money transferring right into you the day you make the sale. Like within 24 to 48 hours, you have the extra bonuses going in your bank account. You have to wait for your check for a month. So it really helps you if you have you're needing a little financial boost, this is it. And so it's something that people talk about. And I was talking to somebody earlier today, and it's like network marketing is getting more popular in a good way. And a lot of the bad reputation of a pyramid scheme is going away, and people are asking now, and they're comparing different network marketing opportunities. And that's a good thing too, because it's not like weird anymore.
No.
It used to be weird to take a vitamin. People would be like, ooh, you take a vitamin? Ooh, you're like a tree hugger person, like back when I was in college and stuff. And now it's like, oh, vitamins, which one should I take? Which one do you take? It's not, do you take one? It's which one do I take? So that's all shifting as time goes by, and it's fun to see all that. So I have a bunch of these leaders downline from me, and I have the privilege of having some really successful people downline from me. Between Kristen and myself, there's a couple of master coordinators, which is a high rank in Shackley. That's the top rank. And so it's really fun to have this mix of people, and you're all signed up under somebody, but we all sort of mesh together and work together. So you'll connect with different people, like Kristen was saying to you, Colton, and to collab together. And it's that kind of space. And if you're thinking about doing something, or you want some kind of a document or a graphic or something, ask around, because we share everything. We do not want you sitting behind a screen making PowerPoint presentations and making lists of training things. Ask for it, because it's probably somewhere. We share all that with you, because we're like little disciples. We're trying to move the message, to everybody. So we're all on the same mission together. So that's that. All right. So last week we talked about the downloading of the Connect app and the Share app. Do you guys have those on your phone now? I know Colton does.
Yeah.
Colton got his product. Colton got his distributor kit and his strip and shake and all that business. And he inquired about the cleanse. He's called me on Sunday. He goes, can I just do the cleanse tomorrow? I'm like, no, you can't do the cleanse because you got to get a little prepared. I sent you info.
Can I just make one request, or one suggestion, I should say? And I told Sue Ann this. I said, when you get those boxes in the mail, take some pictures. You don't have to use them right away. But I wish I would have done that when I first started. I was too shy, and we weren't really into this whole social media, I think 8 years ago. But those pictures, start throwing them into, make an album on your phone real quick, and just, you can never have, and I know this sounds so weird, but you can never have too many selfies, and you can never kind of replace the excitement of when you first get your first products or your first kit. And so take a few photos. And like I said, if you don't use them right now, that's okay. If you want to, great. We can help you design some wording around, like, what do you say when you take a picture of that and share it on social media? But definitely take some pictures.
Yes. And that card that comes in your Prove It Challenge box, it says in 30 days, I will feel blank. Did you see that? Is it still in there? I think they still give it to you.
I didn't see it in mine. Maybe it's on the bottom.
It's big. I don't even know if I have it. In 30 days, I will feel awesome, or fantastic, or whatever you're going to say. That's a good thing to fill out and take a selfie with you with it, so you have it, because 30 days from now, you're going to be like, wow, I feel so awesome. I don't have a picture of my sluggishness looking face and my low energy, and look at, I have more pep in my step. I'm sleeping better. I do look better. And you can, have that, look back and look at where I was. Like Kristen said, if you're looking to lose some weight, I can't see your bodies, so I don't know, but you can do front and side views, before and after pictures. It's amazing how these products, even if you're not looking to lose weight, they change your body composition because of the leucine in the shakes. It helps you keep muscle and burn fat. So maybe you're going to stay the same weight, but your composition of your body is changing. And you guys know what that means, you trainer people. So yeah, just embrace the products. I used to take a picture of the box on my door, and just the box sitting on my doormat. And because I just want to sometimes say finally, or it arrived in one day, I need a picture of the box, or I need something for my stories. I just take pictures of my box. I open my box. You can do a story on social media with an unboxing of your Shackley box. Or this is my monthly wellness box. Look what I got this time. I got sunscreen. I got vitamin C. I got some drinks. I got some bars. I got my laundry soap. People want to see, what are you getting? What are you doing? You can create curiosity and stuff with your product. So use your stuff. And remember to save all your packing slips so that you can use those expenses. You can deduct them from your taxes. Okay. All your products that you try for the first time should get highlighted the first time you get them, because the IRS allows that as a product evaluation, because you have to evaluate products so that you can sell it. So
Thank you.
when you buy a strawberry can of shakes for the first time, highlight that. When you buy a strawberry bag of shakes, highlight that. It's a different number, I mean, I take full advantage of that, push the envelope on those things, because there's a lot of tax savings, and you'll find out that you owe $300 in taxes, and then you put all your Shackley expenses in, and now you get $1,200 back. And then you call your upline and you say, thank you so much for getting me into Shackley because I saved $1,500 in taxes. Yes. So it's all that, all the catalogs, all those things that you get, anything that water bottles and things that you're going to use to promote your business or drink out of in the gym, these kind of things, this is a tax deduction. I got one, paid $20 for it. It's a tax deduction. Why buy one from Hydro Flask, right? You buy one.
Yeah.
Exactly. So keep track of that. I make a file folder for my packing slips for my expenses. If you go out to coffee and talk to somebody about Shackley, get a receipt and pop it in your thing. You can keep track of mileage and then every month you have a bonus statement that comes in your back office. I print those out and I put those in a folder as well so I can go through and make sure I'm getting all my deductions at tax time. So that's what I do. Try to get yourself organized a little bit. You may want to open a Shackley only checking account if you want to keep that stuff separate. That's another good idea. As you grow, you'll know, but those are some things I want to talk about, housekeeping for your business initially. If you want some catalogs, I don't know how you do, Kristen, but for my people, until they're director, I help them with supplies, nutrition, and U-books. I showed you that, Colton. Sue and Kristen can show you that. Catalogs, samples of things. If you're local, we can help you. We want to try to help you get going as soon as possible. We want you to make that money up front right away. Okay, so we talked about that stuff, getting the Connect app and the Share app on your phone, and getting your EFT form done, and join the Facebook groups that you have to be on for us, and the Shackley Effect for sure. Colton's got to get on Facebook. And we want to talk really about your launch. And we talked to the other people who were here last week, and they're setting up. Natalia is not here. She's with Ben, my son, Ben. They live in Montana, and they are out, and they got into a conversation with somebody at a brewery. I'm trying to think that it's about Shackley, but I'm not sure. So they may not be making it here, so I have to catch up with her. But I was really proud of her because we talked on our coaching call this week, and she's wants to do her launch on Thursday night. So I want to talk to you about that separately, Kristen. We're going to help you guys do your launches and help put some videos together. So you have a little event on Facebook, or if you don't want to do Facebook, you can gather some people here on a Zoom and we can record something together, something that you can send to people. Take a look at what I'm doing. We'll share some stories. So it's really important. We found that the people who do the launch have success right away because they have people in the hopper, your tried and true, your best buddies, the people that you can count on that will support you. Invite them and they'll come, and we'll, vet them out and see who wants the Shackley stuff. But you get going and you sponsor some people and you start to have some PV on your tracker and on your back office, and you're like, oh, I can do this. And then you go from there. If you don't do that, 6 months down the road, you'll be like, yeah, I tried Shackley, it didn't work for me. But it's not that network marketing was broken or Shackley didn't work for you. It's that you never got yourself going. So we want to encourage you to get going right away. Yes. The book, this is a great book. We recommend it to our team for your.
Oh, I love that.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I read it.
Yeah. So this is a really great book. Get over your damn self. It's on my Audible. If you want to get on there and listen to it, you can. It's really good. It's sort of the intro Bible it's become lately about getting your business going. There's a lot of good stuff in there. So what else, Kristen? We need to get the launches going.
Yeah, I think we're right on track. I mean, launches are really the next place to go. What questions do you guys have initially in anything that we've covered so far? What has come up in the week that you've been like, oh, I need to ask them that?
I don't know if I have anything specific right now.
Okay.
Trying to think. I got like the website up and running. I got my picture on there. I was going to start to share that with a couple of people at work that heard of Shackley before. I think their mom or someone in their family distributed it years ago. So I don't know.
My grandmother told it. My mom told me. My grandmother told it. I'm like, she did? I didn't know that.
So I think just getting the website out to them, my link, so they can go check it out. And if they have any questions, they can ask me. Um,
I think a great place to start with that, because you are so on the right track with starting with people who have their toe in the water already, as Pam says, because I respond to people like that, like, oh, great, you already know how amazing this company is, or you already know that this company has an impeccable track record, or assume that they know that how great this company is and show that confidence. But I think instead of sending them directly to your website, because Pam, what's your saying that you say about no decision is no information means no decision, or something like that?
Oh.
Anyways, I think it's great to start with specifically in your website, the meology.
mhm. Yeah.
Send them directly to that link, because that from that link, they can get to other things about Shackley or about you or products, but that really sets them up for the best success, because we want to show them that you have this cool tool, and that I keep telling people, I do not know how Shackley gives this away for free, because, for example, like months ago, I was like, I'm going to do intermittent fasting. And so, you take the intermittent fasting quiz. It's on Instagram, and you get all the way to the end, and it's like, okay, click here. It's $79.99 and you'll get your results. Well, what I'm telling people is like, Shackley's giving you these results at no charge, and there's no responsibility or no expectation to purchase anything. But this is a great place to start, is what I tell people. What happens is they go ahead and do it. It's like 4 minutes. It takes no time. They can do it from their phone. And you then get an email confirmation that says, hey, Paul just completed the meology assessment, and here's his results. If his results, because they have to link you to their results, but if his results aren't there, it still gives you a prompt to then reach out to Paul and say, hey, I saw you took the meology quiz. What did you think? And that's such a great launching point. I find that if you send people directly to the website, it's not that they don't know how to like navigate a website, because everybody does now. It's just that the first thing they do is they go find what they're using at home and they look at the price. And what do we know about Shackley items? They're not created equally. So, they're going to look at, even if they look at the multivitamin, it looks more expensive, but it's not. When you break it down, it's a 2 or 4 month supply. So it looks more expensive, but
Right.
it's just about as anything you would get at Walgreens. But anyways, we need to start these conversations with, let's see where to start you. So be confident with that meology assessment,
Mhm.
because it's really going to
Open the
show
door.
people what
Yeah.
we have,
Yeah.
open the door to the conversation. And it also shows people how easy it is to be a distributor with Shackley. Because if, not saying this was you guys, but like, let's say you came with a bunch of knowledge about supplements and you said, all right, let me set you up with a plan. Well, then they think, well, geez, there's no way I could ever do a Shackley business, because I have to be an expert like them. And I have to know, I don't know what B complex is, and I don't know what to recommend. So never mind. I don't think distributorship is right for me. In reality, when they see this process, it becomes very duplicatable. Like, shoot, I can send somebody a website, right?
I can
So,
send them the meology assessment. I can look at the results just like anybody can. I can go from there and decide what their budget is, and I can make that work. And that's what we're trying to do, is be duplicatable, right? And show them that you don't have to be a nutritionist or have a degree from blah de blah, right, to do this.
Mhm. Right. Okay.
So you gotta, position yourself that way so that they want to join you. That's the Me Too thing.
And then I think, Colton, just using your example of these like 3 people, let's say they already know, you're going to talk to them about the meology, and then you're going to say something like, hey, you know what? I'm doing this launch on Friday at 7. It's going to be like 30 minutes. Can I invite you to it just so you can check out what I'm doing? So as you're having these conversations, be bold and ask these people, hey, would you come if I invited you? Would you check it out? And, if they're busy or whatever, say, well, it's going to be recorded. I could always send it to you too. I know you're busy, but I was, I could always send it to you. So use these initial conversations with, as just a means to start inviting people to the launch, which is why we emphasize right away, set your launch date up. We don't so much care if it's this Thursday or next Thursday. They don't really cause us a whole lot of work. I mean, Pam and I have them. We could do one tomorrow morning if you wanted us to,
Right.
but set it so that you have that in mind. So you're like, okay, next Thursday at 7 p.m. I'm going to do this. And then we have something to work with. We have a date in mind.
It's the scariest thing because you think, oh my God, it's a launch. Like the hair stands up on the back of your neck and you're like, oh my God, I'm going down with the dogs of network marketing. Like, oh my God, they're all going to know, and it's like scary. It's like jumping in a cold pool of water. Just jump in, it's so much fun, and we give away prizes and we have a ton of energy. And we have great stories and people love it because it's not threatening. There's not like, you should this and you should that. And Shackley's the best and rah rah. It's not like that. It's just like sharing. This is the world we live in, and people are like, oh, I could get into that. They want to support Sue-Ann. They want to support Colton. They're like, okay, yeah. How do I get started? I'll take at a minimum, I'll take the meology assessment for you. Of course I will. It's free. There's no obligation to purchase anything. I want to help you. We got to get 30 meologies right for the quarterly incentive. We got to start somewhere. So that's what we're sort of working on in the longer term, but it really helps get the ball rolling when you just get that launch down. Then people will know. I've been looking for Shackley. Sue-Ann was looking for Shackley. Right, Sue-Ann?
Yeah. I thought it was hard to find someone. So there's probably others that are just like, they don't even know, or they don't know how to reach out.
Yeah. How did you find Kristen? Can you tell Colton just and the people for the recording sake so that
Yes.
they know? Just so
I started by Googling, and that didn't do good. So then I went on to Instagram and I hashtagged it, and you can search by the hashtags, and I still couldn't find anybody really that way. So then I was thinking to myself, okay, where would a distributor be? So then I went to the Shackley, the
in
page.
Bartlett came to you.
Yep. And then I went to 2 different posts, and I started just going through the people, and I'm like, well, who resonates with me? Because you always somehow feel a connection to someone. And then I looked at their comment, and I was like, no. And then I saw her, and I'm like, well, she looks like me. Like, she looks the way I would post, and it just seems right. So then I just sent her a message. That's how I found her. Yeah, I found it really hard to find somebody. Like, if you go on to Instagram and want to find someone for, say, a different company, you can usually scroll and easily find them or put it in, and pop. You have like 10 or 15 different people. So yeah, I found this a little bit more difficult.
Which really speaks to our need to get out there. Because a lot of people, we say tongue in cheek, like, people are looking for us harder than we're looking for them. And we say that kind of jokingly, but it's true. People are looking for wellness. They're looking to get their aches and pains to go away. They're looking for better digestion and better sleep and more energy. And they don't have answers. And they're looking for us. And we can help them. And so the more we can get out there, the better. So there's people out there. We got to get out there. Raise your hand. I sell Shackley. I'm proud of that. I love Shackley. And then you're using the products now. Strip and shake with your Prove It challenge. Take it every day. Start to note how you feel. Start to put some things on your stories and start to talk to people. For sure, don't hide in the closet with your strip and shake in the morning. Get out. Go to the bank. Go to the gas station and drink your thing. And somebody will ask you. Put it on your desk at work. You're working at home, Sue-Ann, but you're in the schools, Colton. Put your shaker out there. Put your drink out. Put your vitamin strip on the desk. If you're taking it at lunchtimes, let it sit there all morning. Let the people ask you, what is that? You take all those vitamins? Yep, I do. Bam, strip and shake. And that's how I have a great day, right? You just tell them, they'll ask you. And that's another meology assessment. That's another conversation. It's not hard. So you don't have to go out and do Shackley. Think of doing Shackley when you go out. Then it's not extra work. Right? You're just steering the conversation by modeling and living your life out loud. That's what we're asking for. Okay. Any goals? Do you guys have any goals that you want to talk about? Where are you working? It's May 18th. So we're halfway through the month.
Yep.
You guys haven't sponsored any because you're new. The other people haven't sponsored anybody yet either. Oh, Natalia sponsored her friend Hannah today. She is in Wisconsin, and Sue-Ann lives in Minnesota, by the way. And
Wisconsin, yeah, Minnesota border.
Yeah, she was in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, I want to say.
Oh my goodness, that's like 2 hours away. I've driven there. They have a body fat testing thing that we don't have here, and
worth the drive for sure.
Yeah.
So Ben,
oh my God, I just want to say I would not drive 2 hours for that because I don't need that news that badly.
Yeah, the depth of it.
No, I'm just gonna pretend still. No, don't need that.
So she signed up her friend from Eau Claire, and
Mhm.
Tisha, who's also in our group, who just returned from Colorado last night. So she's on re-entry today. She's not here. We're catching up later, but she'll get the recording. She signed up somebody right before she went on vacation. That girl needed something now. She knew of Jackie. She's like, I need shakes now. And Tisha's like, well, I'm going to Colorado for a week. Can I get you when I get back? She's like, no, I need it now. So Tisha had to learn how to sign somebody up like right away. So we did that over the phone together. And so we're here to help you. When you have Mary Lou is ready, give us a call. How do I get Mary Lou going? This is what I said so far. I'm stuck. Here's our text conversations. This is what I said. Sorry if it's wrong. Can you help get this done? And we'll help you. That's what we're here for. So ask for help. You don't know how to do it. You're new. Be new for a little while, but not for long. Okay. So goals. Do you have any goals, Colton?
Yeah, I want to get back on Facebook. That's a good start.
Did you get off of there by choice? You got booted off?
My account was hacked and I tried to get in, and it's a whole thing. It's just, I don't know. So I'm going to try to create a business account. I tried creating a new one with my name, but it wouldn't let me. I don't know. I got to look more into it.
You make up a new, it's not by email address, is it? Is it just by your name?
I think it's both. I have an email address I can use. I'll try that, but I gotta look into that.
You could even start a new Gmail.
Oh yeah, I could do that. I didn't even think about that. It's free.
I have my personal, excuse me, my personal Gmail. And then I went ahead and started, which isn't a bad idea, so that you can kind of field your personal stuff over here, but then your Shackley stuff over here. And mine's just, my business is called KJack Wellness. And so I just have kjackwellness@gmail.com.
Okay.
So that's helpful.
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, I think it's just simple too, and just kind of keep things organized, like you said.
Yeah, because if you're not on Facebook, you're just going to be in an information vacuum with Shackley, and that's just going to be it's harder because everything's got to be copied and pasted. Oh, we got to remember that Colton's not here, so I got to send that to him. It's always an extra.
Yeah.
So we'll just things
Right.
will fall through the cracks. But this will. So,
Yeah.
but you have a goal. You get on Facebook.
Yep, goal again on Facebook. I know within the next week or so, I'm launching my new Instagram account for fitness. I'm gonna have that and Shackley combine that. I got a friend who is in digital marketing that's gonna help me set up my Instagram account. Excited for that. And then I was just looking at a calendar because I'm done June. I'm thinking June 3rd or June 4th, that first week after I'm done with school to do my launch. I have that date circled on my calendar now. So it gives me about 2 weeks. And then my goal is to get 3 people under me within, let me look at the timeline here. So I would say by the end of June. It would put me at June 30th, July 2nd that week.
3 distributors or 3 members?
You know what? 3 distributors. So I'm gonna go for it. 3 distributors.
Okay, well, in that way, if you get yourself 6 members and 3 distributors and 30 mealology assessments, then you'll win that whole gimbal thing and all that social media package with a ring light and all these funky things and an invitation to a private concert with Colby Clay, and you'll be making bank right away.
Okay.
Your next products will be free. You'll have a few hundred bills in your bank. It'll be good. So if you get those people helping you who are doing it too,
Yeah.
And if you ask somebody to do the mealology assessment, remember that if the experience is really good and favorable, and they're like, hey, yeah, no problem, I can help you. I say, do you know anybody else who would do this for me too? And they're like, yeah, I can get my aunt to do it. I always ask, and I get 1 to 3 people extra each time I ask somebody who does it. So if you ask 5 people and they each get 5 people, you're done. Or else you can ask 30 people 1 at a time.
Right. I like that. Well, I got 2 people to call after this call about their mealology assessment. So I'm gonna
remember that if anybody's married or got a boyfriend or girlfriend or a whatever, a live-in roommate, anyone over 18 can do a mealology assessment. So I do, husband does one, then the wife does one. I had the girl at the Ford dealer the other day, she did it, and then her fiance just did it today. I don't know, but you can double down on that. It's half the work, right? You want to run 10 miles or 5 miles? I think I'd want to run 5 or actually 2, but anyway. All right. So And do you have any goals that you want to share, Sue Ann? It's always good. Is that all your goals, Colton? That's good.
Yeah, for now, yeah, I think I want to start. I think that's a good goal to start with, and then work my way up, and then establish another one
So
on top of
basically
that.
what
Just
you're
keep building.
doing is the quarterly incentive.
Yep.
So that's, and you'll get all your goals. If you do the quarterly incentive, you'll do all your goals.
Hmm.
Okay, Sue Ann, no bar has been set higher. Ready, go.
Mine are more, I have, I guess, more long-term type goal. I want to be done with my job by December because that's when my birthday is. And I want to go into the new year on my own.
That's a
And I guess,
lofty goal and a
I
good
like
one.
it.
yeah. And I have,
You Sagittarius or Capricorn?
I'm the cusp, so I'm both.
What are
I
you,
was
the
born on
15th?
December 21st at 9:30 something, so I'm right there. So I actually had a lady in this area. She's no longer with us, but she was known for astrology and so on. And when I worked back, I was 15. I was working at a local pizza place, and it was late at night. And she came in, and she asked me. She actually asked me if I was on the cusp of Sagittarius and Capricorn. So I asked my mom because I didn't think of anything like that. And she's like, well, Sue Ann, you were born on December 21st at night. She's like, yes. And this lady said so many things to me that resonated with me. And it
Uh-oh.
was just amazing. So, and I can see both of them with me.
Mhm.
But
Okay,
yeah.
well, I'm a Sagittarius, so I think we'll get along just.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't know.
But
Okay,
yes.
do you have a launch date in mind?
Well, I wanted to do I was thinking, okay, let's go right in. And then I was like, well, maybe I want to do the products for 2 weeks and then see how I feel so I can have a little bit of a story with it. So that would take me to the first or second week in June, which the first week in June, I was thinking maybe the second week because Kyle comes home the 28th and that will be like our first week together, the last part of this month and first week of that month. And then he can go and do his own thing because that's the way it is. He'll be in school then.
Excellent.
But
Who's
yes,
Kyle?
he's been gone for 2 months, so I figured I'd kind of want to just focus on us.
Yes.
Mhm.
This is your significant other?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, so we'll support you with our videos and our energy and our prizes and stuff and the launch. We just got to queue it up. So Natasha's
Yes.
going to do hers on Thursday, and then I got to get with the other people. So yeah, they're all moving along. You guys will all start popping up. It's like a garden. Someone comes
Yeah.
up, the next day someone else is up, and then someone else is up, and it's fun. So fun.
I think once you go, it flows.
Very much so.
Yeah, and remember the products are consumable, so they're ordering more. And when after you set them up, then the first thing you want to do is set up their new member appointment, and that's at the bottom of our checklist today. Make sure we have a new member benefits call so that they know how to log in and that they open their box. My biggest mistake was that I sold a Get Clean kit to somebody at church, and I didn't see them for like 6 or 8 weeks later. I bumped into them at the coffee hour. I'm like, "Hey, Susan, how are you enjoying the cleaning products?" I was all excited for her to tell me how much she loved them all, and she's like, "Oh, I haven't opened my box yet." Wow.
Oh,
Wow. How much laundry have you done in the last 6 to 8 weeks? Oh my God, I could have had a whole nother order. That's all on me. What bad customer service that was. And I learned to 2 weeks after, like when I close that sale with their credit card or we decide what they're ordering, I'm like, okay, the next thing, because they don't know what to do, right? They're new. You got to tell them what to do. The next thing, the last thing we need to do is set up your new member appointment. I'll show you how to get all the discounts, how to log into your account and to buy right and get all the discounts that you need going forward. They're all in, right? So that's a really important thing. But for me, I sign up my people myself. I take their information on paper and I enter them in. I sponsor them myself. I don't let them go to my website and do it alone because if they mess it up and forget to choose their shake flavors, we're screwed. So I like them to have a good experience right away. And then I hand over the baton in our new member appointment 2 weeks from that date because they have their products and they better have opened their box by then. Answer their questions and let's log in together on a Zoom. I share the screen, show them how to do it. And then I say, see you later. Let me know if you need anything. Tell your friends and there's rewards for you. Right. So that's what I do is just schedule that appointment the day I sign them up. So I don't forget. What gets scheduled gets done. We'll get together sometime and do that. No, you won't. You won't. Who did you last say? We should hang out sometime. You haven't hung out with them yet, have you? It's the truth. All right. So we have some goals. We have you invited to the community. We have a book to read. We have some Audible to listen to. Get set up in your head. The 6 inches between your ears will take you in or out of your business. It's the most important thing is to keep your head straight. There's head trash in there. There's negative self-talk. There's rejection from people. There's all that stuff and excitement swimming around, and it's a big bowl of spaghetti. So we're here to help you stay on the right track and find success. So that recording last night of the 10 reasons to start a Shackley business, did you listen to that at lunch today, Colton, or no?
Yeah, I got halfway through it, and then I had a kid knocking my door, but I'll have to finish that tonight.
The last 10 minutes or less, when the blonde girl named Sarah comes on, gold. Gold.
Okay.
If you don't listen to anything else, it's fine, but gold.
Okay.
So that's what I'm telling everybody to listen to. What do we have? Next Monday, we have a Defying Diabetes health chat Monday night at 7:30. If you know anybody who has diabetes, it's 1 in 10 Americans are diabetic, and 1 in 3 are pre-diabetic, because many diabetics are not even diagnosed, so 1 in 10. So there's a lot of great stories that we're sharing on type 1 and type 2 diabetes with our nutritionist, Barb Lagoni. Next Monday night at 7:30, there's a graphic flying around. If you want it, I can send it to you. Invite people to that. It'll go more than 30 minutes because she's in her 70s and she's going to just share lots of information. So don't promise it's 30 minutes because you won't deliver that. So this is going to be a little bit longer, maybe 45 minutes. And that's really good. And then next Wednesday, the 26th, we have at 8 p.m. Central, 8 p.m., we have a business pop-up with Robbie Carter, our Central Region leader. It's going to be a panel style discussion with existing leaders answering their questions of what their fears were and why that wasn't necessary to be fearful and how they got started and all that stuff. So that's a great thing to bring your potential new distributors to that you're looking for. Anybody who's considering a business, invite them to that, because there's going to be a special offer at the end where they can join for free and get some free products. That'll be really nice for them, like you got, Colton. That's how you got in on that. And that window of time to exercise those freebies is going to be through Sunday, so almost all of Memorial weekend. So if you're hanging out with anybody, get the word out. That's going on. And then we need to have a training call, I think next Tuesday at the same time at 7:15. We said that was working for everybody, and I think we should just do that. So next Tuesday, the 25th,
Okay.
we'll be at 7:15. I'll be in Buffalo, New York next week, so I'm on Eastern time, and I'm doing something Monday night, Tuesday night, and Wednesday night. So I'm going to put my parents to bed early so I can get on my Zoom calls. And it's all good. Anything else that you guys need?
Yeah, real quick. So you said the deal next week for over the Memorial Day weekend. Remind me what that was again.
At the end, it's going to be if you join Shackley with a $150 order. So really, I do a Prove It challenge. You'll get a free triple defense boost, and you'll get your cost of your distributor kit, which is $49.95. That will be reimbursed. So normally, if you join as a member today, you pay $159 for a Prove It challenge. You get free membership and free shipping.
Okay.
In a Prove It challenge, you're not getting the free triple defense boost because they're giving you the free cleanse already.
Right.
So $159, you get Vitalizer, 2 cans of shakes, and a cleanse kit. If you come next week on that live event, or you listen to the recording, either one, you can join with that same Prove It challenge, Vitalizer or Meology, 2 cans of shakes, and the free cleanse. You're getting a free triple defense boost. That's a $40 member price product. You're getting that for free. And you're getting a distributor pack, $50, which includes your website for 3 months, right? You're getting all that for free in your distributor. So that's a boon. That's how you join, Colton, that awesome deal. But then you tell your people, hey, Joe, do what I did. That's what I did. I got in on that deal because he doesn't know anything, right? So he's going to do what you did. That's why you guys buy the Prove It Challenge to start out with, because they're like, wow, all this stuff in the Meology, I don't know what to do. What did you do, Colton? Well, I bought the Prove It Challenge. That's why we tell you to start with the Prove It Challenge. So you can tell your people that's what I did, best thing to do. And they're like, okay, I'm in. Because they don't. People will generally join the way that you did. I just jumped in as a distributor right away because I got this deal and I really couldn't pass it up. You save 10% extra on a whole slew of products if you're a distributor. So I just wanted to do it. If I can make money, why not?
Yeah.
Something like that, right? It's not salesy. That's what I did. I'm about the discounts. So she gave them to me, so I'm taking it. And I don't regret it at all. The best thing I did. So it's safe, it's guaranteed, and that's what you did. And look at you, you're still breathing 6 weeks later, right? Nothing bad
Right.
happened to you. So it's all good. All right. So I think that's it. We just want to make sure you're moving the needle on your business. Do a little something, Shackley, every day. Call one person. Ask for one meology assessment. Do one thing. Do one thing. Don't do nothing. Because you can't, when you stop doing your sit-ups every day,
No, it's
it takes
bad.
like 8 months to get back on sit-ups, doesn't it? We don't have time for
Oh
that.
yeah.
So
Mhm.
do a little, move the needle on your business every day, and all things will be good. So that's what we have.
Thanks, you guys.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank
guys.
you very
It's a great
much.
place to meet up and bring your questions, bring your stuff. We love helping you. It's nice to see you. We can't be together, but it's efficient. So we can help a lot of people. I'm stoked about this for you guys. It's going to be good. And I love working with Kristen because
Mhm.
she keeps me on time. See her? She's ready to go. All right, lovers. See ya.
All right. Thank
Bye,
you. Nice meeting
guys.
you guys. We'll see you
Okay.
guys soon.
All right. Bye.
See ya.